The recorded history of humankind is of 6,000 years. In 5,600 years, there were like balance in the nature. There were social harmony between the different species which exist in the earth. But in last 4 centuries, since the Industrial Revolution, which started in 16th century in Europe, because of the scientific advances by UK, by France, by Germany, it has disrupted the pattern of the nature. We started to explore the fossil fuels. We needed fuel to run the industries. That's how it started. Fossil fuel disruption led to the emission of gases of carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, which led to the disruption of the ozone layer. Likewise, ozone depletion caused greenhouse effect. Greenhouse effect is the effect that leads to the holding of the heat inside the earth and atmosphere, and it causes the glaciers disruption. It also causes the rise in the temperatures. Like there had never been such high temperature in certain cities, which the way they are nowadays. Likewise, artificial fertilizers are being used today. Earlier, there used to be natural manners, which used to be used for the crops. But now we do have chemicals and artificial fertilizers, which lead to the artificial vegetables and fruits, which lead to different diseases in us when we consume these fruits and vegetables. So, in that way, we are actually disrupting the soil, disrupting the natural bacteria that exist in the soil, and us who are consuming the food. We have recently gone through a phase of COVID. COVID, as though people claim that it's a generally manufactured bacteria in the lab, it isn't, because I'm a doctor. So as far as I think and believe that it wasn't manufactured in the lab, but it was mutated. It was because flu viruses are easily mutated. Every 10 years, like there was SARS virus earlier in 2006 and 7, and MRSA in 2011 around. So they keep mutating, especially the flu viruses. So when the mutation happens, why it happens? Because of the radiations that is our mobile phones are being used. They do have radiations. Likewise, atomic energy, different forms of energy, they will go for X-rays. It's a very high energy of radiation, which can actually disrupt our chemicals and cause cancers and mutations. Likewise, when we are living, the way we used to have a toilets, we never used to have toilets in the human societies. But now, the kind of toilets we have, the kind of amount of water we use in toilets, as you were saying and teaching us. We used to have very simple foods. Now we have preservatives containing foods.
Yeah.
We used to like in Karachi, like there are streets which are only probably cater 1 crore population with bikes probably. Now we have 3 crore population, and many of us have cars, and the big cars. When our streets can afford big cars, but we are using it. Even if car is needed, we can have a small car, but out of luxury to show off.
Yeah.
Likewise, exercise. When we do exercise, so why we do exercise? To keep us fit, to keep ourselves fit, and also for endurance, for strength. But we are doing gym. Why? To have a six-pack, to have a good aesthetic build, just to show off. So what we are doing now is going for the luxury only, not necessity. And that's not nature. There are only few aspects which I have highlighted. The most important of it is the industrialization, which had changed the course of history. And if this industrialization progress continues, so it will be a matter of few centuries that the earth will be devastated. Because earth has sustained for 5,000 centuries without the industrialization. But with industrialization, it may not be able to sustain.